Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in medieval Dynasty. Alright guys, so I've learned something between the last episode and this episode, because I haven't had a chance to read any comments yet, but I've learned that my F9 key drops my HUD, and that's also the same key as my recording software, and it doesn't matter if I rekey it to like Shift F9 or not, it still doesn't. So I'm just going to have to go into the menu whenever I want to pause stuff and do things if I want to keep all my stuff together. So yeah, that's what we're at. So, okay. So where are we at now? Let's see, Chapter 2, a survivalist. Oh, and we also got to talk to that one dude. Alright, so let's go talk to him. Can I just... Okay, we just walk through the door. We don't actually have to push anything. Let's see, set a rabbit trap, wooden spear, stone knife, and hunt a wild animal. How do I do a rabbit trap? Hold on here. Firewood, simple bag, hoe, torch, spear. Okay, no. Animal husbandry, production services, storages, houses, extraction. No. Hunting. Hunting lodge, fishing hut, fishing hut. No, that's not what I want. Okay, but how do I build a trap? Okay. I'm so not sure on how to do that. Okay, well, either way, let's go back and talk to the dude. Easy there. Oh, I think we're thirsty. Hold on, let me go down here and get a drink at least. There we go. Alright, we've at least got water now. What is this? Old broken... That's a torch? I guess, yeah, I'll take a torch. Ooh, a copper spear? Yeah, I'll take a copper spear. What else is over here? Fur? Yep. Water skin? Nice. Too bad I couldn't, like, fix that cart, but that's kind of cool. Okay, well, we've got things. Where are we at on the map? Okay, so we still got to keep going. Do I move faster if I'm on a road? I really can't tell. Just breathe. It'll be okay. We're almost back. There's the houses. Okay, so there's the village. Alright, let's get back over here. Alright, so he said to go to the inn. So, which house is the inn? That's not the inn. Who are you? Dobmira? No, I'm looking for Dobroniga. Dobroniga? Dobroniga. Dobroniga. Are you in here, Dobroniga? No. What about here? This looks like a big house. Can we go in? Oh, it lied. Oh, I guess it's two houses right next to each other. Dobroniga. You're Dobroniga, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Rasimir. That's right. Nice to meet you too, Rasimir. What brings you to me? Unigos told me that you could fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten proper meal in weeks. Well, it depends what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. Sounds more than amazing. There you go. Now tell me about yourself. How do you know my husband? There's nothing much to say, really. I just arrived at the valley looking for my Uncle Lorden. Didn't expect to be searching so quickly, to be honest. Or to be done searching, yeah. Oh, yes, he was Unigost's friend. I remember now, hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss. It's okay, I don't even remember him really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously even when he stopped visiting. A lot of people did from what I've heard. There was something special about him. Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear, but let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? Was part of a traveling band of troubadours. Never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigos for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eye. Lorden wasn't a friend of his. He was part of him. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigos' presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. No, not really. What? Are you implying that I look old? Nothing of the sort, anyway. So it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. He almost got himself into trouble. Yeah, you could call it that. Or blindness or stupidity. Poor judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. Pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it. Uh-oh. I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else, yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go all soft on you. Surely got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking to you, Dobringa, or Dobringa, whatever, every second of it. They've really got to get us some easier names in here. What happened to, like, Deborah or Susan or Catherine? Or, why do we have Dobroniga? Alright, Dobroniga. I'm going to try to remember that. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when you start a new life. Everything costs a coin these days. Really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Simon, alright, do something for me then. It won't be a handout. It's just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farmer in the village. She's called Joroganiguia. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't gotten anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone. And you don't even want to imagine what happens to these people when we run out of beer. Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Unigos asked me to grab a couple for us. Of course, here you go. Great, thank you. He promised to tell me some stories about Lorden. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, haha, thank you. Okay, so I've got to go find this Jorg lady. That's all I'm going to call her, Jorg. Jorgwandia, or however you say your name. Where are you at? I don't see anybody out here in the fields. No, you're Oswalda. Ooh, so I can rob people? I could be a bandit. Oda? I'm not looking for you, Oda. So, do I have, like, an inventory now? Do I have food? Oat ale, oat roll, porridge. Can I consume this porridge? There we go. Double click, consumed. I got a wooden bowl. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot for my food, did it? Alright, I'm gonna not eat. Hold on, I got an oat roll. Yeah, eat that oat roll. Ooh, I had 2 of them. Nice. Herbert! There's Unighost. Who are you? Not here. Yes, you. Jarog. I've heard that you are the one that supplies ride to the tavern. So, I'm sorry, is this not a good moment? Are you always that charming to the strangers, or am I special in some way? Forgive me, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just dealing with some personal issues. I don't want to intrude, just wanted to ask about the ride situation. Is everything okay? Don't want to bother you with my problems. You're not bothering. I'm eager to listen. Of course we are. Well, a long time ago, I made a major mistake, and the consequences of that decision are troubling now. What kind of mistake? Marrying an idiot. Oh, I'm sure you're exaggerating. Haha, I understand. I'm going to go with haha. Believe me, you don't. How exactly does his doubtful intellectual prowess trouble you? Last night he was supposed to sell one of our cows in the market. I told him specifically the price he should sell it for. We need the coins now more than ever. And can you guess what he comes back home with? Beans. A handful of seeds that someone told him were magical seeds. Magic seeds, can you imagine? Moron. Was there anything extraordinary about the seeds? They weren't even seeds. It was just a bunch of rabbit droppings. I'm going to lose my mind because of that, man, I swear. I would love to say something uplifting right now, but he really does sound foolish. Can I do something to help? Thank you, that's what I needed to hear. There's nothing for you to do, sweetie, but I appreciate the offer. Letting me vent a little was more than enough already. It was a pleasure. Could you tell me about that rye situation now? Unfortunately, we won't be able to provide the rye this time. The crops are all diseased and pretty much unusable, as if it didn't have enough problems already. But don't worry, I ordered delivery of rye from Rolnica. It should be here yesterday, actually. Don't know what happened. Nadar is usually very prompt. Maybe you could go see him and check if everything's alright. That's what I'm going to do then. Take care. Rodar. Okay. Where do I find Rodar? Oh, here's a group of people. Are any of you Rodar? Delabor, Adina, Edbert. No, y'all are not Rodar. Are you Rodar? No. Rodar? Rodar. Rodar. Where, oh, where is Rodar? Are you Rodar? No. Old Mare. Nope. Okay, does it mark on the map? Hold on. Okay, so maybe it's the bright gold one? No, the bright gold one is the story. Yeah, it's Unigost. You know what? Let's just get Unigost out of the way. Alright, hey Unigost, you're looking at the proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers. Job well done indeed. Alright, let me wet my throat with the amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Lorden for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Yellenberg, where I was born. You could say that I hated that place, but it was still the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did, doing the only thing I could do, stealing. You were a thief. I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I say I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime no matter the motivation. I'd say you'll want to wait and hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. Alright, sorry, go on. We had an annual festival at Yellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. Sneaked behind him in the crowd like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear, like always, and then wham. I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding. I could barely see straight, and do you know what was the first thing I saw next? Another blow coming? Haha, no, a smile, a big radiant smile on the face of a man with two different eyes. It was your Uncle Lorden, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out and helped me get up and offered me a beer. Let's see. Wait, he did realize you were just trying to rob him, right? Just like that. Yeah, let's go with this one. Of course he did. I don't get it. That's just how Lorden was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever, smartest man I've ever known. Hands down, he could see the world like nobody else. Predict things, he was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So on a rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting you? Indeed, apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? Didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at the moment, So we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remembered that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In a matter of seconds, we were sitting at the table being served by two barmaids at the same time. It was surreal in my mind. There was only one explanation. He owned the place. And did he? Not at all. It was his first time in Yellenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest, especially with me being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved, and then he chugged a beer like it was a race, wiped the face with his sleeve, and burped like a drum. He went from the Lord to the savage like that. Snaps fingers. Relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake. Oh no, no laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted to see it, to understand it. Understand what? That he was full of crap? Haha, you see, Rasmir, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. What does that even mean? Imagine a closed door with two armed guards at its side, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You could force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick a lock. But Lorden, he just holds his head high, walks right in, and demands the door to be opened. You were right, that sounds all surreal. I never knew that about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. I'm going to be straight with you, it all sounds made up. We'll go with the first one. Okay, because I'm afraid she knew quite a different Lorden than me, than everybody in the pack. Wait, the pack? Oh dear, Rasamir, there is so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun, but it's getting late. Come on, you can't just leave me hanging like that. Alright, I'm going to tell you a bit more. After the beer we had a couple more, then some mead, if I remember correctly. We were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions, started making some drunk and absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours. Are you kidding? It was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Lorden's doing. I've never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he burst into laughter. Even years after, needless to say, I left Yellenberg with him on that day. The first time I went outside of the town's walls, never came back. That was the day the pack was born, and 3 years later, there were 5 of us, a real team, a family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could have been there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had adventure like that, and probably never will. Easy, my boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely, but it's a tale for another time. It really did get late, and I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow. We'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you, Unigast, for everything. Wow, stories. Okay, so I did not think that story time was going to be quite so big and bad and all that. I'm going to look for this. Is there any way? Hold on. Is there any way? I've got skills. Ooh, I'll have to take a look at that here in a bit. Unigast's story, side quest is the... Oh. Okay, well... Yeah, I don't even know. I was going to say maybe... I don't know. Alright, guys, I'm going to get back to my house, and I'm going to pass it to the next day. We'll be right back. Okay, guys. So, next day, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fall back for a minute. Let's make a knife, and let's make a spear. And let's try to get this survival thing kind of situated. Maybe that will tell me how to do some things. Okay, so let me go in here. Let's see. Let me go 4. And then let's go 5. Hey, what are you? Come here. Come hither, kitty. Oh. I still don't know how to set a trap. I wonder if it's a skill. Hold on. So, I've got 0 points, 0 points, 0 points. I've got 1 point here. Okay, good. So we can at least, do something here. Alright, so we've got survival knowledge, insensitive, and iron liver. I guess this one? How do I... F? Yeah. Okay. I have no idea. Alright, oh, we can throw stuff? Okay, hold on. Oh, I was going to try to get a perch up on my building. Okay, well, I guess let me run around and see if I can find an animal. I heard something. What is that? Oh, it's mad. It's mad. Oh, no, you get back here now. No. Okay, hold on. Fighting, falling, or ignoring negative statuses may cause you to lose health. Losing all of it will result in death. You regenerate health by sleeping in your bed, eating, and healing herbs or herbalist potions cure wounds. Okay. Oh, I lost the kitty. Oh, there's the kitty right there. Don't you do it. We got us the Bobcat. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, where you going, pork chop? Take the spear. Ha! We got the piggy. Nice. What is that? Is that a cow? Oh, that's a moose. Okay. I better leave the moose alone. Okay, I got another piggy. Being a pig hunter is hard work. Okay, now I thought at some point when I was running through all this brush, I thought I ran past some mushrooms. So I'm just going to kind of walk along and see if I can't find... There they are. Morels. I'm not a mushroom person, but I guess in, you know, whatever year this is, like, we probably need mushrooms. Mushrooms are probably a good thing to collect. Now, okay, so I have to ask because this is one of those things, but if this is like Europe, does Europe have bobcats? Is that a thing over there? Like, I don't know if they do or not. So I'm just asking because I don't know. Is there a way I can cook porridges, soups, or other? Can I do other? No. Soups? What do we need? Oh, we need to unlock stuff. Okay, so I've got meat. I've got a bowl. I've got to have cabbages, carrots, beetroots. Ah, or we can have mushrooms. But those are different mushrooms. Oat grain, gruel, porridge. Okay. So, yeah, okay. That's the thing, I guess. Oh, we've got dried meat. That's cool. And then we've got fresh meat. Morel, mushrooms, oats, ales. Okay, so we do have various things. Double bed, single bed. Yeah, I don't really know. Chapter survivalist. How do I do things? Skills. No, journal. It doesn't tell me how to do a rabbit trap. It has to be in my crafting menu. I would assume handcrafting. A simple bag, huh? What happens when I craft a simple bag? Can I equip the simple bag? Type of tool crafted by hand or at the tailor's table can be used for fertilizing and sowing fields. Okay, so I did make something. We just don't have a use for it right now. Let me put that on like 8, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I like that to be on 4. Oh no, I meant this to be on 4. Five. Okay. Let me see. What else can we do? Furniture, decorations, stool seats, lighting, miscellaneous, campfires. Oh, traps. Here we go. Ah, rabbit trap. Okay, okay. See, I don't think I would put... Oh, it's locked? Oh, you have a limit. Okay, well that's interesting. That is very interesting. Alright guys, well, we've killed a bobcat. We've killed 2 piggies. We've set a rabbit trap out here. And we've listened to one of Unigost's stories. So we've done a little bit of stuff. Not going to say we've done a whole lot of stuff. I'm still a little bit confused as to what all we can do. But, you know, I'm slowly but surely learning what it's going to take for us to get stuff done. But I think that is going to be it for today's video. I do hope everybody has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.